Hi, I'm Shannon Thigpen with Shine Yoga. Today I'd like to look at the lunge or hinge. It's a very basic move in a yoga practice, and it helps to lengthen the hamstrings, and it helps to relieve tension in the back, really elongating the spine. I often see the forward fold or hinge, when you're touching your toes or trying to, and a lot of times it's more like this, to fold and come down, and you can't quite get there, and you're overstretching the upper back, and you're really not doing a hinge. So I really like you to focus on folding at your hip, even if that means bending your knees, and try and get your rib cage close to your thighs. That's a basic movement that you want to get used to doing when you're folding or hinging, even if you have to bend your knees a lot, as opposed to overstretching the shoulders, which are overstretched anyways. Hinge, lengthening through the spine, feet flat, ball of the feet on the mat or floor, even if you have your shoes on, right? You can have a chair in front of you, of course, but try and fold at the hip, as long as it's okay and you don't have any restrictions for putting your head below your heart. If you have trouble with your blood pressure or something like that, then maybe that's not going to be a good idea for you. Otherwise, go ahead and fold. Also, lengthen the back of your neck so that your chin is going towards your chest, and the weight of your head will elongate the spine as you come forward. Again, you can bend your knees as much as you need to get that forward fold in there, and over time, you will be, even if your hands can be above your knees even, okay? Or they can be right below your knees. Over time, you'll be able to straighten the back of the legs more and more and get your hands closer. But if you bend your knees, your hands may be below the knee or on the shins or ankles, okay? And like I said, over time, you'll be able to straighten the legs more and more. Remember, I'm going to roll up here. You want a slight stretch in your in the back of the legs. So inhaling, slight back bend, and fold. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. If your hands aren't all the way to the mat, that's okay. Remember that, that's fine. Do what you can. And then roll up. The weight of the head is actually allowing the spine to elongate, and that's creating space between the vertebrae. That's why you want to bring the crown of the head toward your chest. And just hang out here and breathe. Again, your knees can be really bent. I keep emphasizing that because you don't want to lock out your knees. You want to feel slight pulling and rolling up again. Slight tension. Okay? Inhale, slight back bend if you can. Make sure your navel is towards your spine. You're protecting your back. Here's a swan dive. Notice my back is pretty straight as I'm hinging and coming forward, and then folding. And a lot of times you'll see this roll up, one vertebra at a time, navel to the spine, shoulders, neck, and head are last. This next one, slight back bend, I'm hinging the same. My hips, you see, they're going back. My back is flat. My knees are bent. Yours may be bent a little bit more, or they could be even bent a little less, right? Inhale, chest lift, this flat back again. This is stretching my calves and stretching my hamstrings, and then folding, placing my hands on my back to come up, press my thumb into my back and come up with this flat back. You'll notice your core, your navel will go towards your spine, and that actually helps to strengthen your low back as well. Stretching my hamstrings, stretching the back of my neck, relaxing the vertebra, creating space in the vertebra as I fold, breathing, inhaling, exhaling, rib cage towards the thighs, chest lift, hands can go onto your shins. If you have yoga blocks, they can go onto your yoga blocks. Or if you have huge books, your hands can go onto your books. Your hands could be on a table here. You'll feel this nice stretch here. You're trying to get the shoulders to come towards the spine to keep the spine lengthened. I really recommend doing this in a mirror or somewhere where you have a reflection or feedback from someone else. Just ask them, is my back straight? Or I'm rounding through my back, because this is what a lot of times it'll look like, especially as you start to come further over. And you want to really lengthen through the spine and neurologically train your mind-body to do the movement properly. Chest lift, fold, hands on the hips, and come up. Okay, so the next time we do it, let's do a back bend again. You can do your back bend with your hands on your hips as well. Slight back bend, exhale, that swan dive here. Inhale, chest lift. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale, fold. Inhale, I'm bending my knees a little bit more. And this time I brought my hands out to the sides for my back bend. Okay, I'm doing it facing forward, fold. Inhale, exhale, relax the neck. You can kind of move side to side. There's different things you can do here. You can fold your arms here. You can sway a little bit as you fold, get deeper into that stretch. And that weight of your head, 8 to 10 pounds, mine is probably about 12, will allow the spine to elongate and lengthen. Then chest lift. Inhale, come all the way up. Slight back bend. And fold. All right, if we were incorporating a little something into this forward fold, maybe it was stepping back and doing a plank and doing a hover. It's okay if you're not doing that. And pushing back into a down dog and breathing, and then bringing our feet forward, fold. This is the main thing I want you to focus on, is the fold. Drop the hips, flat back, and come up, slight back bend. Okay, that swan dive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Inhale, chest lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, I'm going back again. Stepping back, plank. And we talk about this in other videos. Hover, fold, push back. Down dog, breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, step forward, fold. So your knees here can be really bent a lot. And come up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chest lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. And come up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold. You can hang out here. Another thing that I like to do sometimes, really breathing into these stretches. I'd say hold 4 or 5 breaths is a good amount of time to hold that stretch. And the hamstring relaxation, lengthening will come. One more time. Fold. Inhale, chest lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands can go on. I use that for feedback, hands on the hips or out to the side. Flat back, come all the way up. Slight back bend, hands to heart center. That is a forward fold done properly, or a hinge. Remember, start where you are, do what you can.